Today we will see how to draw a helix. This again comes under unit number 3, that is engineering curves. First, understand what is a helix. Helix is a helical path on a cylindrical surface, appears as a spiral staircase. You can see here in this example, you can see this yellow color smooth curve is nothing but a helix. It is like a wire wounded on the cylindrical surface uniformly. The property of the helix is, if you draw tangent line at any point on this curve, it makes a same angle, or you can say the constant angle, with the axis of the cylinder. So let's start with the question and see how to draw a helix on a cylindrical surface. Now problem given is draw a helix of pitch equal to 80 mm on a cylinder of 40 mm diameter and develop the surface of the cylinder. So what exactly pitch is, I'll explain in the later slides. So we'll start with the given diameter. First, draw a circle of diameter 40 mm and then divide it into 8 equal parts. After that, draw the front view of the cylinder, which appears as a rectangle. Now in the question they mention the pitch, so take pitch is equal to 80 mm and consider this as the axis height for a 1 revolution of the circle. Pitch is nothing but the advancement of the particle in a 1 revolution. So consider P initially is at the bottom of the cylinder and during 1 revolution it reaches the top of the cylinder. So this distance traveled in a 1 revolution means starting from 0 to 8, okay, then that distance is called as a pitch. If pitch is given in the question, consider this pitch as an axis height only. If axis height is only given, then take as it is. But in question, if axis height as well as pitch is given, then draw a cylinder, front view of the cylinder with axis height. But consider pitch for the drawing smooth curve, considering 1 revolution of the particle along the cylindrical surface. Now divide this height into 8 equal parts. See, this number of divisions must be equal to the number of division of the circle. So if you divide the circle into 12 parts, divide the axis height into 12 parts. If it is 8 parts, then divide this into 8 parts. Now draw horizontal lines through all these 8 points, starting with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But make sure that this line should cut the projector passing through the same number. See here, if I draw a line passing through the 1, then it must cut the projector passing through the 1. This vertical projector should be cut by this 1. So the projector is passing through the 1 and this horizontal line passing through the 1 will give you point P1 over here. Now another horizontal line passing through the 2 and this projector comes from the 2. Intersection will give you P2. Then 3, this 3. Then 4 and this 4. And so on. So initially it is at 0, so you need not to draw line through the 0, horizontal line through the 0, because this intersection takes place here only. Same with the point number 8. So in this way you will get all the points starting with the P0, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. Now join all the points with the smooth curve using French curve, but make sure that, see, in the front view, if you see it from here, observer is looking from this direction to get the front view. So 0 to 4 is visible to the observer. Hence the curve from P0 to P4 is a continuous line because it is visible. And after 4 to 8, this surface is on the back side of the cylinder, so it is not visible to the observer. Hence it must be drawn with the hidden lines. So that's why you can see here half of the curve is with the visible continuous line and half of the curve is with the hidden lines. So this is how you can draw a helical path for a 1 revolution along the cylindrical surface. Now we'll go for the helix angle and its calculations. So first understand the development of the cylinder. If you open the surface of the cylinder, it will appear as a rectangle with h is nothing but the pitch, or you can say the axis height, and this is nothing but the 2 pi r, that is circumference of the cylinder. So rectangle will appear when you open the cylindrical surface, where base is taken as the circumference of the circle and height is equal to pitch or axis height, you can say. So in this way, see, you can project this line project this line. Now at a random distance you can draw vertical line. So this is your starting line. From here you take a circumference distance. In our case the diameter given here is 40 mm, so the circumference becomes 125.660, and height is same. Just project this 80 mm over here, so the rectangle will appear, which is nothing but the development of the surface of the cylinder. Now understand helix angle. Helix angle is the angle made by a helix, this helical path you can say. Okay, so angle made by this helical path with the plane perpendicular to the axis of the screw. See, this is an axis of the cylinder and this plane is perpendicular to that axis. So the angle made by helix with the plane perpendicular to the axis of the cylinder. So this alpha is nothing but the helix angle. So if you take a tan alpha, then L upon pi d m you can say, and alpha becomes what? Tan inverse of L upon pi d m, where L is nothing but pitch in a one revolution. So after the development you join this diagonal. Okay, this line is nothing but, when you open the cylindrical surface, this helical path becomes a straight line, and that straight line is nothing but this red colored line. So if you measure the angle with the plane perpendicular to the axis of the cylinder, then angle in our case it is a 32 degree. This angle is calculated with the help of alpha is equal to tan inverse of 80 upon 125.662. So this is all about how to draw a helix on a cylindrical surface and then how to calculate helix angle. I hope the idea is very much clear to you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.